Hi there, it's Emily with Donut Fitness, and today we have a heart opening slow flow together. Heart opening is really great because we all tend to round our shoulders a bit. We want to protect the heart, protect the lungs, the internal organs. So having a heart opening practice is really great to release any kind of emotional tension or just to get more space in the intercostals, the little muscles between the ribs, opening the shoulders, just opening the space in the breathing organs to be able to breathe better and to live better. It's also usually a little bit of back bending involved in heart opening, so be prepared for that. But we'll keep it soft and slow, and if you ever need to, you can always take a break or modify as needed. Today we'll start standing, feet hip width apart, hands by the sides, closing down the eyes, settling in. Preparing your breath for practice. On an inhale, reach the arms up, palms together. Find your finger guns, your little Charlie's Angels fingers. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, tilt it over to the right. Maybe twisting open just a little touch. Staying balanced in the feet. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale, back to center. One more time each side, dropping over to the right. Finding a gentle twist, gaze is up. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, switching sides. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop the arms, shake them out a bit. Inhale, reach the arms up, bend into the right elbow, reaching the hand for the upper back. Left hand goes to right elbow, so you're in a bit of a tricep stretch here. Inhale, exhale, twist it open. Getting a little deeper into the shoulder, girdle muscles here. The tricep, the serratus, the lats. Deep breaths into the side ribs. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, release. Shaking it out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bending into the left elbow. Left hand reaches for the upper back. Right hand for the left elbow. Inhale here. Exhale. Twisting, turning to the right. Getting into that underarm muscle area. Breathing into the side ribs, making space. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, release. Good. Coming to the top of our mat if we're not there already. Feet hip width apart. We'll run through some sun salutations as a warm-up, and then we'll get into our flow. We'll do a little bit of heart opening practice, and then we'll do our cool down into Shavasana. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower chaturanga or to the belly. Inhale, upward dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Holding here for 5 breaths. Feel free to pedal out your dog, waking up the back of the legs, the bottoms of the feet. Maybe taking a deep bend, dropping the shoulders down. Bend the knees, look at the hands. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Getting a little more settled in our dog this time. Maybe a little less movement than the first one. Or maybe finding a little bit of a twist if it feels nice. Inhale, bend the knees, look at the hands. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms overhead, palms together. Exhale, hands to the sides. One more, sun salutation A. Inhale, arms up, palms together, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back, plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Finding some stillness in this downward dog. Fingers are spread wide. Heels are reaching for the mat if they're not already touching. You can also keep a slight bend in the knee if you need to. Inhale, bend the knees, look at the hands. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center, and then to the sides. Toes together, heels together. Moving on to sun salutation B. Bend the knees deep, scoop the arms up, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right toes high. Exhale, step between the hands, ground the back heel. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, lower back down, plant the hands, step back, plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left toes high. Step the left foot between the hands. Ground the back heel. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, lower back down. Plank pose. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 5 breaths here. Starting to feel a little warm. Staying focused on the breath. Inhale, bend the knees, look at the hands. Exhale, step to the top of the mat, toes together, heels together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees deep, scoop the arms up, chair pose. Exhale, hands to the sides. One more sun salutation B. Inhale, bend the knees deep, scoop the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right toes high. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Ground the back heel. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, right back down. Plank pose. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Ground the back heel. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, right back down. Plank pose. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Nice. Should be feeling nice and warm now. Inhale, bend the knees, look at the hands. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Toes together, heels together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees deep, scoop the arms up. Chair pose. Exhale, hands to the sides. Beautiful. Moving on to our flow. Take the feet hip width distance. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together, gaze up, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Keep the back heel lifted this time. Inhale, sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Settle into your crescent lunge here. Ooh. Making sure there's enough distance between the 2 feet so you have balance. Nice deep bend in the front knee. Trying to keep the back leg as straight as possible. Good. sink the hips down, sweep the hands down and up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open the arms, open the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up, reach up. Exhale, open. Inhale, sink the hips, sweep the arms up, reach up. Exhale, open. One more. Sweep the arms up, inhale up. Exhale, open. Good, hands come to the front knee. Drop the back knee down. Nice. Inhale, right hand reaches up. Exhale, twist open to the left. I'm going to turn this way so you can see me. Open to the left. Right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee. Palms come to prayer. Okay, you can stay in this twist, looking behind you. Or you can tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee, finding a low lunge in your twist. Trying to press the palms together and the elbow into the knee, twisting open, getting your palms as close to the center of your chest as possible. Good, one more breath. And gently release. I'll turn back this way. Back knee should be down. Inhale, sweep the arms up, reach up. Exhale, open the heart. Just like we did in our crescent lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up, open on the exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, open the chest, lean back. Without dumping into the low back. Inhale, reach up, stay up this time. Left hand reaches for the outside of the right hamstring. And we find a nice reach over to the left with the right fingertips. Getting along the front side of the right body. Using the left hand on the back leg as leverage. Twisting open. And exhale, gently release. Hands come down to the mat. Shift the hips back. So you're in somewhat of a hamstring stretch. We'll swing that right foot behind us. Left foot comes flat. So now we're in sort of a half high kneeling pose. On an inhale, drop the right fingertips down, reach the left hand overhead, pressing the hips forward. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, right fingertips reach to the left. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, left fingertips reach, hips push forward. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, right fingertips reach. Exhale, back to center. Good, let's do a few more of these. Following the pace of your breath. If you find a sticky spot somewhere, you can stay there a bit longer. Breathing into wherever it's tight. Otherwise, keeping the flow going. Finding space in the shoulders, the hips, the side body, which is all very connected to our chest and our rib cage. Good, last one. And meeting back in our half high kneeling pose. We're going to twist to face the back of the mat this time. Both hands come down. Back toes come onto the ball of the toes. We'll kick up to a three-legged dog. Right toes are in the air, left toes are on the mat. Bend into the right knee and wave to yourself with your right foot there. Hello, foot. Reach that foot further and further to the left until the right hand comes off the ground. Right foot is on the ground. And now we're sitting on our bottoms. You have two options here. You can turn your fingertips facing the bottom, come into tabletop position, or you can keep your right fingertips facing behind you. Inhale, reach up for a wild thing. Okay, whichever one you choose, we're gonna do 3 rounds coming down on the bottom in between. So when you're ready, inhale, reach, exhale, lower back to the bottom. Inhale, reach, exhale, lower back down. One more. Inhale, reach, exhale, lower back down. Good. This time we'll press up, turn back over, three-legged dog. Whoop. And drop the right toes down to meet the left toes. Bend into the knees. Look at the hands. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to the sides. Moving on to the right side now. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together, gaze up. Maybe a little back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right toes high. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Keep the back toes to the back heel lifted. Inhale, rise up for your crescent lunge. Settling into the lunge here. Keeping that nice deep bend in the front knee. Arms reaching overhead. Back knee is as straight as it's going to be. Sink the hips. Sweep the arms up. Reach up. Inhale. Exhale. Open it up. Inhale. Sweep the arms up. Reach up. Exhale. Open up. Inhale. Sweep the arms up. Reach up. Open up without jumping into the lower back. That's why we're reaching up first. Inhale, reach, reach. Exhale, open. Hands come to the front knee. Drop the back knee down. Untuck the back toes. Good. Inhale, left hand high. Exhale, left elbow goes to the outside of the right knee. Palms come to prayer. Option to stay in your twist here, or you can tuck the back toes, lift into a low lunge. Palms pressing together, staying close to the body, trying to make it to the center of the chest. If you have the back knee lifted, go ahead and drop it down. One last inhale here. And exhale, gently release. Good. Sink the hips down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, open. Inhale, sweep the arms up, reach up. Exhale, open. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Keep the arms up this time. Exhale, right hand goes to the outside of the left hamstring. twisting open. Beautiful. Nice and smooth. One last inhale. And exhale, release. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Sit the hips back. Short hamstring stretch before we turn. Do our half high kneeling. So left foot is behind you. We're on our left knee. Our right foot is flat. Toes are pointing forward. Finding our gate flow here. Inhale, drop the left fingertips. Inhale, reach the right fingertips overhead. Hips pressing forward. Exhale to center. Inhale, left fingertips overhead. Exhale to center. Inhale, right fingertips, hips press forward. Exhale, center. Inhale, left fingertips reach. Exhale, center. Keep going at the pace of your breath. Remembering to press the hips forward. Inhaling on the reach. Exhaling in the center. You can stay in any sticky spots for longer. If you find one, being sure to slow the breath down. If it does seem to get too fast, you want slow and controlled movement here. Very graceful, like a swan. One more. And we're back to center here in our half kneeling pose. Turning to face the front of the mat now. Right toes stay down. Left knee is on the mat. Lifting the left toes to the sky. Three-legged dog. Nice. Bend into that right knee. Left foot comes over to wave hello. Hello, foot. And when you're ready, reaching that left foot further and further until it lands down. Butt comes down. Option here for tabletop, where your fingertips will be pointing towards the bottom. Inhale, lifting the pelvis. Exhaling it back down. Or fingertips are pointing away from you. Right hand stays planted. Inhale, reach the left fingertips overhead for Wild Thing. Okay, whichever one you choose. 3 in a row. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Ready? Inhale. And exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. And exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. And exhale, lower. Good. Rolling back. Flipping onto our three-legged dog. Exhale. Left toes meet the right toes. And we'll stay here. Shake out our downward dog. We're going to do that same flow on each side. Only we'll pick up the pace a touch. We won't hold the positions for quite as long. See if we can get some more graceful movement into it. So when you're ready, inhaling left toes high. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Keep the back foot lifted. Inhale, sweep the arms up, reach up. Exhale, open. Sink the hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open. Sink the hips, sweep the arms, inhale, exhale, open. One more, sink the hips, sweep the arms, inhale, exhale, open. Good, hands come to the knee, drop the back knee down, untuck the back toes. Inhale, right arm reaches up, exhale, twist open to the left. Right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee, palms come to prayer, reaching for the center of the chest, gaze is behind you. Option to tuck the back toes and lift up to a low lunge. If the back knee is lifted, gently lower it down. Untuck the back toes. One more inhale here. And exhale. Gently release. Inhale, sweep the arms up, reach up. Exhale, open. Inhale, sink the hips, sweep the arms, reach up. Exhale, open. One more, inhale, sweep up, reach up. Exhale, open. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left hand comes to the outside of that right hamstring. Reaching over to the right. Finding that nice long stretch in the front side of the body. Maybe you're feeling it more in the hip flexor, maybe in the psoas, maybe in other places. And exhale, gently untwist. Plant the hands down. Sit the hips back. Short hamstring stretch here before we pivot to face the side of the mat for our half kneeling pose. When you're ready, inhale, right fingertips down, left fingertips overhead. Exhale, center. Inhale, other side. Going at the pace of your breath. Nice and smooth. Like you're just a gentle stream blowing in the wind. Slowing the breath down if it's gotten too fast. One more here. And exhale to center, turning to face the back of the mat, planting the hands, tucking the back toes, lifting up, three-legged dog. Bending into the right knee, pointing the right knee up to the sky, waving at ourselves, and slowly dropping that right foot all the way down, lowering the bottom. I'll join those of you in tabletop this time, but you're welcome to keep doing Wild Thing if you so choose. So when you're ready, inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, flip all the way over, three-legged dog. Exhale, right toes plant. Inhale, right toes high. Exhale, step the toes between the hands. Keep the back heel up. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Crescent lunge. Sink the hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open. Inhale, sweep, reach. Exhale, open. Inhale, sweep, reach up. Exhale, open. One more, inhale, sweep. Reach up, exhale, open. Hands to the front knee, drop the back knee, untuck the back toes. Inhale, left hand eye. Exhale, twist open to the right. Left elbow comes to the outside of the right knee. Palms come to prayer. Option to tuck the back toes and lift into a low lunge. Or you can stay here in your twist using the leverage from your elbow into the knee and your palms in prayer to take you deeper. Remembering to look behind you, because where the eyes go, the body will follow. If the knee is up, gently lower it, untucking the toes. One more inhale here, and exhale, release. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, open. Inhale, sweep, reach. Exhale, open. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, open. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right hand comes to the outside of that left hamstring. Reaching the left hand over to the right. Finding as much of a twist as you are reaching back. And exhale, gently unwind. Hands come to the mat. Shift the hips back. We're just a short little hamstring stretch here. Then we'll pivot to face our high kneeling, facing the side of the mat. Finding our gate flow here. When you're ready, inhaling, left fingertips down. Right fingertips overhead, pressing the hips forward. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, left fingertips overhead. Exhale, center. Keep going at your pace. Make this little mini flow what you need it to be. Keeping the fingers spread nice and wide as you reach. Noticing the difference on each side. Noticing the difference when you press the hips forward or when you maybe forget to press the hips forward. Good, one more. My little graceful swans. And exhale, back to center. Turning the face to the front of the mat. Right toes are grounded. Left toes lift up to the sky. Bend into that left knee. Waving to ourselves with the left foot. Hello. Slowly lowering that left foot all the way down. Finding either Wild Thing or reverse tabletop. When you're ready, inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. On an inhale, lifting back over. Three-legged dog. Exhale, left toes plant down. Very nice. Drop to the knees. Sit back on the heels. Coming to our heart opening challenge, I guess you could say, in the middle here of our practice. Camel pose is what we're going to be practicing in our heart opening today. So If you haven't done camel before, I know the first time that I did it, it made me feel a little nauseous. And that's just a nervous system response if you haven't reached behind you or looked behind you or done any kind of challenging movement that surprises your nervous system, and its first reaction will be, ah! So if you do feel nauseous or it's uncomfortable to the point that you want to come out, just come out of it, come back to kneeling just like this position, or you can even fold forward into a child's pose. Okay? So we're not here to hurt ourselves. It's just yoga. Let's have fun with it. We want to keep our knees about hip width apart. So I'll start facing this way and then I'll turn the other way so that you can see what we're doing here. So knees are hip width. Coming into high kneeling here. You may want to try with the toes tucked under first. It'll give you more to reach for because your heels will be a touch higher. So I can sometimes get full camel and sometimes I can't. So I usually start with a half a camel because why not? Inhale, place the hands on the back like so. So it's just another way to use leverage to press your hips forward to make sure you're lifting the chest up as you're going back. You can also try this way. I just personally find it more comfortable doing this. So this is where the top of my bottom starts. So I'm just above it, kind of on the sacrum, lower back area. We don't want any pain in the lower back or anywhere really. So if you feel any pain, just soften or come out. Inhale, we'll lift the chest up and then back, up and then back. Just like we were doing in our crescents when we were sweeping the arms up and back, pressing the hips forward. Maybe you reach for one heel and reach the other arm back. Maybe you reach for the other heel and the other arm back. Maybe you reach for both heels. Little T-Rex arms, not gonna make it today. And that's okay. Then I would just stay here, switching sides, making sure to keep my hips pressed forward, maybe even softening a little, and then going back into it, just kind of playing around with it, seeing how it feels, maybe dropping those toes down and finding my half camels without the toes lifted, without the heels lifted. Okay, so finding your camel playtime now. Feel free to do whatever feels nice for you. I'll keep my half camels going so that you can see from different angles, like so. If it is your first camel, you may just want to stay right here and not even reach. I'm pretty sure this is as far as I got, or maybe not even this far the first time. And once I hit this spot, I came right back up, and that's okay. You just do you. If you're really close to reaching both heels, remember to draw those shoulder blades together at the top. Okay, so before you get too deep, you don't want to be like this, and then you're like flopping around. Keep your shoulder blades drawn together and down, inhaling and reaching back. And then maybe you get further along than I do. Okay, a few more breaths here. Go ahead and play with camel as much more as you feel comfortable. I'm gonna do a couple more reaches myself. Oh yeah, it feels nice. And when you're ready, we'll sit back onto our heels, nice and gentle. Knees can be still hip width or together, whatever feels good for you. We'll rest the back sitting like this first, just so that it knows we're done with all of that challenging camel posture. before we gently find child's pose. So nice and slow, rounding the back. Hands can come along the legs, or they can be extended out in front of you. Rolling the forehead side to side. Giving all those back muscles time to relax. And giving the parasympathetic nervous system time to kick in. Staying in our child's pose here. Reach the hands for the heels. So one hand on each heel. And gently lift the hips, rolling onto the crown of the head ever so gently. This is rabbit pose. You may even tuck your head down a little more. Very gently, we want to use the grip on the heels to stretch into the shoulders and the neck. But the rounding of the spine is also a good stretch for the lower back. And gently lower back down. Finding your comfortable child's pose. Gently rising up to a kneeling position. Finding kneeling eagle arms. Inhale, arms out wide. Exhale, swing the right arm under the left arm. Trying to reach the hands together at the top here. Let's turn this way. That's better. So wherever you end up, maybe you're here, that's cool too. We just want to get a stretch into the upper shoulders there, in between the shoulder blades. Inhale, reach the elbows up. Exhale, round and tuck the elbows in. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round and tuck. Come back to center and gently release the grip. Shake the arms out. Inhale, arms to a T. Exhale, this time left arm under, right arm on top. Finding your grip on this side. When you're ready, inhale, elbows up. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale, center, and exhale, release, shake it out. Coming to a tabletop position. Do another shoulder stretch here. Inhale, right fingertips lift. Exhale, slide the left hand, palm facing up, behind the left wrist, lowering all the way to the shoulder, resting the side of the head down. Left hand can stay planted, twisting open, gazes up to the sky. Inhale, slide the right hand all the way back up. And exhale, plant the right hand down. Inhale, left fingertips up. Exhale, slide the left hand palm up, all the way behind the right hand, dropping to the shoulder. Right hand stays planted, hoping to open in the twist. Head is resting on the mat. Inhale, press into the right hand, slide the left fingertips all the way back up. And exhale, plant the left hand back down. Walk the hands up. Maybe the knees go back a touch. We want to keep the hips over the knee as we drop the chest down, resting the forehead on the mat, or you can also try resting the chin. We want to keep the elbows straight, hands are pressing into the mat, fingers are wide. If this is too intense for your shoulders, it can be pretty intense on the delts, on the tops of the shoulders. You can also drop to the forearms or the elbows and make this more of a tricep stretch by pressing the palms in prayer behind the head. Okay? But if it is challenging on your delts, I'd recommend at least keeping a soft puppy pose so that it can begin to loosen up those muscles in the shoulders. Exhale, lower onto the forearms, all the way down to the belly. Good. Press back up to a tabletop position, sitting back on the heels. We'll slide the hips off to the left, swinging the legs out in front, coming all the way down to a lying position. Hug the knees into the chest. Give a little rock side to side. Good. Allow the knees to fall all the way over to the right. Finding a right angle with the legs if you can. If you want a deeper stretch, you can also extend that left leg long, getting into the IT band. If not, that's okay too. We'll reach the left hand out to a T. Right hand can stay on the left leg, or it can also come out to a T, whichever you prefer. Melting into our twist, allowing gravity to do the work. Not holding on anywhere. We're not holding on in the thighs. We're not holding on in the feet or the hands. We're beginning to let go. Gaze is soft towards those left fingertips, or the eyes can close altogether. On an inhale, gently lift the knees back to center. Hug the knees into the chest. Give a little rock side to side to reset the spine. And when you're ready, drop the knees over to the left. Right hand comes out to a T. Left hand can stay on the right thigh or open out to a T. Remembering to release any hold on any muscles. Gaze is soft over the right fingertips, or the eyes are closed. Cooling down the body. On an inhale, gently lift the legs back to center. Hug the knees into the chest to reset the spine. Give a little rock side to side. Reach the soles of the feet up. Reach the hands inside the knees to the outside of the feet. And draw the knees towards the outsides of the shoulders or the underarms. Trying to keep the back flat on the mat. The lower back might try to lift as you draw the knees towards you. But try to plant that lower back down. Good. Adding a rock side to side, finding a little back massage. If you don't have someone that will massage your back, you can always find a happy baby. You have the option to add maybe a straightening of one leg, maybe straighten the other leg, maybe straighten both legs. Have some fun in your happy baby. This is the last posture that we'll be in before Shavasana. So if there's any extra movement or pose that you want to squeeze in, now's the time to do it. And when you're ready, releasing the grip on the feet, extending both legs long, feet as wide as is comfortable for you, tucking the shoulder blades under so the collarbones are wide and broad. Finding a neutral neck position. Releasing any tension in the body. Palms are facing up. Close down the eyes. Melting into your Shavasana. Stay here in this position. I'm going to find a comfortable seat so I can watch the clock for you. Shavasana is meant to be a mini recovery. So the more stillness you can find, the more you might notice tiny movements, tiny adjustments being made in your muscle tissues, the more you'll notice the way your breathing slows down, the stillness in the mind. That's really a great way to connect with all of the benefits that you just created from your practice. So find as much stillness as you can, and we'll have some nice quiet Shavasana for the next few minutes. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to the present, beginning to take deeper inhales and slower exhales. Finding small movements in the fingers and the toes, and adding larger movements in the wrists and the ankles. When you're ready, taking a long inhale, reaching arms up overhead, and exhaling the knees into the chest, finding a gentle rock side to side. Allowing the knees to fall all the way to the left. And with the greatest of ease, pressing up to a comfortable seated position. When you arrive, reaching arms out by the sides, palms facing up. Inhale, sweep the arms up, gathering up all the energy that you put into this space, and exhaling it into your heart center. Joining me for 1 Om to close the practice. Inhale to prepare. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. May all your obstacles be removed. Namaste.